guys, welcome back to my channel and to this new episode on the blue Mark II 16 valve Golf. Obviously there's still quite a lot of polishing and waxing to do, which we're going to get done, but I don't really want to move on from the front until I've addressed this little issue. If you remember, I said when I just painted it that there was a little bit of kind of overspray of red onto the black on the grille, so attention to detail is obviously really important, and I want to make sure that it's as close to perfect as I can make it. As I said at the beginning, it's not going to be perfect, but we are going to have restored it to the condition it was in probably in the early 90s, which given the condition that it was in when we started is going to be great, you know, huge difference. So let's have a wee look at this bit. I'll just take this masking tape from yesterday off. Yeah, so all we're talking about is just this really kind of fine edge there. Obviously I could try to scrape it off, but I kind of think the best thing to do is probably just to mask along the red and then just to go over it very carefully with a touch-up pen, and I think that should do the job. If we start trying to scrape away paint, then we'll probably go right through to plastic and then end up needing to paint this black again, which is just kind of creating more work. So let's have a go at masking that off and touching it in. So hopefully this is somewhere around about the right size. Could actually do with grabbing one of the studio lights. That's better. Alright, I've got some matte black here. Let's just give it a good shake up. Well, that took a bit of patience, but I think it was worth doing. I'll let you have a look at it once it's dry. So I think what I'm going to do now is move on to the bottom of the bumper. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, that needs a good polish as well. So because it's obviously quite a small area, the best way to attack that, in my opinion anyway, is with a small buff head on the drill. And that should enable us just to get a good gloss finish on that as well. And then obviously I'll just stick some wax on it. polished up the rest of the bumper and the black bits are pretty much dry now, and I think what I'm going to do now is give the headlights and the spotlights a polish up. So I think the best thing to do is just when I'm at a part of the car, just do anything that needs to be done before it's finished, rather than going round it and round it and round it. So I think what I'll do is give these headlights and spotlights a polish up, and then we can maybe open the engine and have a wee look at the engine bay as well, because that's obviously something else at the front of the car that we need to address. So it's looking a lot better now. A lot cleaner lines. Again, it's really hard to see in this light, unfortunately, but we'll definitely get some good videos and pictures of it all when it's totally finished. So I think the headlights aren't too bad and the spotlights, but definitely worth just giving them a quick polish up while we're here, and then we can have a look under the bonnet. I don't think I've done a video on this, so I'll just show you quickly what I do. I mean, if I was doing like a full restoration on headlights, then I would sand them and polish them, or sometimes I would even sand them and then just re-lacquer them. So, but that's completely overkill for this. These should come up quite nice just with a bit of cotton compound. So again, just not too much, and with the drill on a slower speed, still in the screwdriver setting, just kind of smear it around the light so that it doesn't just go flying everywhere. So basically just doing it until most of the compound's disappeared itself, and then just grabbing a cloth to give it a wipe down. So I'll hit that a few more times and do the other ones, and then I'll show you the difference. Just broke something else. Well, that's the first time I've ever broken a light when polishing it. I'm not really sure what happened there. Yeah, I wasn't really pressing too hard at all. So that's something else I need to buy. And obviously I'm not just gonna change one, because it'll just be very obviously different from the other. So yeah, that's a pain, but never mind. These things happen. So that's the headlight there that's been polished, and that's the one that hasn't. Quite a decent difference. I think probably what I'm gonna do with these is I don't know, I'll see how quickly I can get some, but I might pinch them out the black one, because I put a new set in that, so it would be a brand new set. So I'll go and polish that one and try not to break it, and then yeah, I mean I probably will just, I don't know, I might just rub the ones out the black one just to get this one done. So here we go. quite difficult to see in the light, but yeah, they're a lot shinier. I kind of came up with a better option as well. I remember that I had this other grille that I picked up, and it has, yep, it has the same headlights or spotlights, Y37 17.5. Yep, they're exactly the same. So that's good. That means I don't need to take two out of the black one and then have to replace them again. So yeah, cool. What I'll do is I'll time lapse that tomorrow before I start doing tomorrow's work. So I think I'm going to stop there for the day, not because I broke another thing, but basically because I stopped at 5 yesterday, which I think I said, and I started uploading the video before 7, and if any of you were waiting for it to drop, it was, I think, maybe like 8:15 or something, and that was using Wi-Fi as well, which is not really ideal because the Wi-Fi is kind of meant to be for my security camera, and I used up like 10 quid's worth of credit in 2 days just uploading a video each day. So unfortunately the phone signal for my main phone, which has like masses of data attached to the bundle, it's not as fast. So basically I've decided to start stopping a bit earlier so that I can maybe actually watch something on YouTube while it's uploading, instead of literally staring at the screen and stopping it, going into sleep mode, and willing it to go faster. So yeah, I think what I'll do tomorrow is I'll time lapse taking that spotlight out of the other grille and put it in this one, because it's not going to be very exciting. Will I risk maybe polishing them up a little bit more? I might do, but I'll be very careful. I might actually just give them a little bit of a sand first, because that's obviously not going to introduce much heat into the glass if I'm doing it by hand. That might be a better strategy. So yeah, tomorrow we'll get on to detailing the engine compartment, and we'll see how long that takes. So if you've enjoyed this video, then that's great. Hit thumbs up, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.